Okay, this is the second floor, and we're going to line that up with the first floor because we know that the first floor was over here. So we need to make sure all of those things are lined up. First, we're going to get rid of some things we don't need. We don't need these anymore. So I'm going to get rid of some of these objects. I don't need the section marks because they're on the first floor. I can use those from the first floor. We just want to get rid of things that are redundant. This wall and the fireplace are also redundant because we're going to use what's in the first floor drawing. So now we need to know where to put this. So what I'm going to do is change to layer 0. Remember, when you insert a Xref, always change your layer to 0. Go to Insert, and we're going to attach a reference. So attach, and then we're going to go find this drawing. Alright, so the one we want is the first floor. We don't want the second floor. We want this one. So say OK. And we want it to go to insertion point of 0, 0, 0. The scale is going to be 1 to 1. Rotation is 0. So none of these should be checked. If these are checked, that means we're going to specify on screen what the scale is, or the insertion point. I don't want to do that. I want it to go to 0, 0, 0. So OK. And there it is. Now I can move my second floor over to my first, and I'm going to pick a point that I know is the same on both. I know that right here is the same as this point. So now my second floor lines up with my first floor. And if I'm having trouble seeing that, I can go and pick on my Xref, go home, and I'm going to send that to the back. Now the external reference is sent to the back, and I can see how things line up. Now I can modify this, so I don't want these first floor lines to be so bold, because it's hard to tell what's going on. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of the dimensions because they're kind of in the way. And I'm going to turn the grid off because it's kind of in the way. So now I'm just going to go up to my layer command, and I'm going to go to my Xref, and here's all my second floor, or my first floor, Xref layers. And I'm going to change the color, so I'm going to select all, and I'm going to change the color to gray. I'm going to change the line type to dashed. So now let's see what that looks like. So you can see very clearly what is the second floor and what is the first floor. And if it's still too cluttered, I can still freeze individual components. I can freeze the furniture. There's some dimensions. I can freeze the door size. So now I can clearly see what's going on between my second and my first floor. My section marks are available to me. If I want to see those like I should see them, I can go back up to my layers, go back to my Xref, go to section mark, and change that color back to blue, and I can change that line type back to continuous, and now those section marks show up just like they should. Alright, so that is how to line that second floor up with the first floor and manipulate the layers in an Xref. Okay, thank you and have a good day.